Well, if you wanted to make the frame large enough, the photographs could be blown up, but at some point there would be just a diffusion of dots.
Like an abstract painting. I love it, I love it.
Well, you could take each photograph and make it smaller and smaller, and then in and of itself, there would be a combination of the two, which would be a style unto itself.
Hello, Iris.
Lucas, where on earth have you been?
Busy.
Well, you're late. What's she doing here?
Frankie's with me. I hired her to help track down my daughter. What is this? You trying for some abstractions here?
It's just a possibility, Lucas.
It's all wrong.
I don't think so. How did you get in unannounced?
The doorman knows me. Do you two know each other?
Sure. How are you, Frankie?
I'm fine. You?
Okay.
Lucas. I don't want her in my apartment.
I told you she's with me.
For all I know, she could have stolen my Winslow Homer.
She didn't. Will you excuse us for a second, please?
Sure.
So how's it going?
You won't believe this, but he hired me.
Well, I take it he doesn't know that you're following him.
Didn't say anything.
Lucas, this magazine is the most important thing in my life right now.
I know that.
I'm risking everything. My career, my position.
I know that, too.
Well, I don't want you running around doing other things.
Slow down, Iris.
No, I won't slow down. You were late for a very important meeting right now. If you want to find your daughter, you find her on your own time, not on mine.
Look, I'm going to help launch Sophisticate, and it's going to be a smash hit, and I'm going to find my daughter as well.
But just don't be late for any more meetings.
Iris, I do things my way. Take it
Or leave it.
Victoria, there could be a lot of explanations.
Of course there could.
I mean, it doesn't mean he's seeing another woman.
I think it's Stacy.
Stacy Winthrop?
The one and only.
Why, that... That was over years ago, darling.
Do you want to know what he did soon after he found out Stephen was his son, our son? He walked out of the house.
To see Stacy?
Well, he said that he was going to think with someone.
How do you know it was Stacy?
Because Jake called me from Tops and told me that Jamie just walked in with Stacy. He was just thrilled to give me the news.
How kind of him
What the
to
hell
call.
is Jake calling you like that for?
To hurt me, I'm sure, but I still think he was telling the truth.
Well, you don't know that for a fact.
She is really pretty.
And you are really gorgeous.
Oh, please, Mother. She has nobody else in her life, so why not?
Honey, with an active imagination like yours, you don't need to go blowing your ideas out of proportion.
Your father's right. You don't have to make up things just to justify
To get
this.
right down to it, it makes absolute perfect sense. I mean, that's probably where he is right
Victoria.
now. Where are you going? I am going to find Jamie.
Victoria, don't do this to yourself.
Dad,
or
I am
Jamie.
not going to lose him now, not after I've worked this hard.
Stacy? Hi.
Jamie!
You have a minute?
Yeah, for you, absolutely. You can't wait.
Hey, this new place is wonderful.
Oh, thanks.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, we're moving things along here.
They look great. Well, how'd things work out last night for you, by the way?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I wish we had more time to talk.
Well, what happened with your friend?
Derek.
Yeah, he seemed rather insistent last night.
Well, we're going to work things out. I don't know how yet, but we will.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
How about you?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. Nothing's really changed since last night.
And Vicky?
Vicky, she just wants things to be as they were.
And you can't do that.
Well, I'm keeping her at arm's length.
But you still love her, don't you?
I still have feelings for her, but I can't trust her.
Wish I could tell you what to do.
Well, that's not your job, actually.
Well, I'm here for you if you need me.
Well, truthfully, I am here on business.
You are? What's up?
Well, I was hoping that now that this business with Jake is out of the way, your firm can represent me.
You mean you're going ahead with a separation?
You know, the word separation seems like kind of a euphemism, at least in this case.
Why?
It implies there's some kind of a middle ground, and I really don't think there is. Not with Vicky and me.
Well, you know, a legal separation is just a time for people to cool off a little bit.
Yeah, that's not what I need, Stacy.
You seem like you're pretty angry at Vicky, and you say that she's on you all the time. Maybe you guys just need a little time apart.
Stacy, I have watched 2 other marriages fall apart. I know what's going on here.
Yeah, I guess you do.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
You know, I'm either going to stomach what Vicky did, stay with her for the sake of my son, or I'm going to divorce her. I mean, no cooling off period, no legal separation is going to turn this back into a happy marriage.
Now, you know that.
I know that Vicky expected me to have a big change of heart when I found out that Stephen was my son. I thought I might, too. I really did. I mean, I even tried to make it happen. But it's just not there. Not anymore.
Oh, Jamie. You don't deserve this.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you don't. If anybody knows, I do.
Stacey, I don't want to start feeling like...
Now, look, Jamie. I got back together with Mark when I was pregnant with his baby. But after Megan was born, I left him because I knew it was a mistake.
Stacey...
It just didn't feel the same way with him as it did with you.
Don't say this now, okay?
You know, our lives would have been different if I hadn't screwed up so much.
No, you didn't screw up, Stacy. You tried to do what was right.
Right. Anyway, I guess what you need now is a good lawyer and not a guilty ex-girlfriend.
You said it, I didn't.
Let's get to work. What can I do for you, Dr. Frame?
It always amazes me how much Sharlene has been able to get away with.
Liz, you have me.
All the lies, the deceit, and now this. I knew that girl was a Matthews. I knew it from the first moment.
This is for them to work out.
John, Sharlene has taken you in. Take this as a warning that your life...
Please, just listen to me. I happen to love Sharlene. She's going through a very rough time now. I think you and Russ ought to give her a break.
Give her a break?
Yes.
John, you haven't heard a word I said. Do you know what she's done to Russ? Do you really...
You'll let me know the instant Josie contacts you.
Yes. I want to be the one to tell her, Russ.
Well, you'll pardon me. That bothers me just a little bit. You've had several years,
Russ.
and now it's my turn.
Russ, I'll see you at home.
Wow.
Well, we got through that okay.
Russ did say one thing that was true. If he'd known Josie was his, she would have had a better life. She would have had good schools. She would have had money.
No big deal.
Josie had a hard life, John.
You know, he says that now. But who's to say he ever would have followed through?
Yes, you know he would have. He's a very generous man. Boy, so Sharlene screws up again.
No. Sharlene didn't screw up again. The guy treated you like garbage. You did what you thought was best at the time.
So did Liz give you an earful?
Hey, I don't care what Liz says. I love you.
I don't know why.
And you're stuck with me.
Aren't you afraid that I'll hurt you the way I did Russ?
No. Because I love you and I trust you.
What did I do to deserve you?
You got lucky.
Guess I did. I can turn back now. I can't turn back. Russ knows, and now I have to figure out how to tell Josie I lied. Again.
All I'm saying is that Lucas could be dangerous.
You think that thought hasn't crossed my mind?
What if he finds out that you've been following him? What if he wants to know what you know?
Well, then he's going to be very disappointed because you and I both know that I don't have a damn thing on him. I can probably find out more on the inside.
Okay, well, just don't get too close to the inside.
Here's the rest of the information I promised you.
Right. Thank you.
How long will this take?
I have no idea.
Make it quick.
I'll do my best. See you, Mitch. Mrs. Wheeler.
So, you and Frankie know one another?
She helped keep Felicia out of jail. Any problem with that?
None whatsoever. Let's get to work.
I still don't believe it.
Let it go, Don.
Another woman? How could he do that?
We don't know that he did.
You saw how cold he was to Victoria?
Well, maybe you're just going to have to give him time to thaw out after all that's happened. Look, he loved her. The truth of the matter is that he might not get over it. I mean, he might not be able to get over the fact that she lied to him. It's understandable.
What about us?
What about us?
I lied to you. At least you think I did. Is it going to work out with us?
All I said was that it's understandable.
Are you seeing...
Donna, come on.
It's gone.
What's the matter?
It's gone.
What is?
The vase. It's
The main
always
vase?
right here. Yes, it's gone.
Well, I haven't decided yet.
Well, I wasn't trying to pressure you, you know. I mean, knowing that Stephen is your son is going to make a world of difference.
It certainly does. It certainly does. I'm just not sure if I can force the marriage to work, even for Stephen's sake.
Well, you just have to take your time, that's all.
Yeah. Anyway, I wasn't totally happy with the separation agreement as it was written by my previous attorney. I didn't know about Stephen then, and there were many other things that were undefined.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll look it over if you'd like.
I would really appreciate that. I can go home and get it right now if you're going to be here.
Oh, no, I'm not going to be here that much longer. But I will be at home later if you want to drop it by.
Fine, I'll do so.
Terrific. Then just rap 3 times and whisper the secret code and you're in.
Thanks. Stacey, I really do appreciate the fact that we can talk.
Well, I know it's a rough time for you. And I'll be here if you need me.
Like hell you